A shopper can hold a $90 looking blouse in one hand and a fake bargain in the other, and the cheaper looking one is not always the cheap one. That is the TJ Maxx trap. There is one item in the store shoppers walk past every day because it has no logo, no shiny hardware, and no designer name screaming from the tag. Stylists know that quiet piece can make a cheap outfit look expensive faster than almost anything else. That item is number 1. Before we get there, I'll show you 11. TJ Maxx finds that secretly look designer quality, plus 3 fake deals to avoid before they embarrass your outfit. Number 11. Wool blend coats with real structure. Start in the coat aisle, but do not start with the loudest label. Start with the coat that stands properly on the hanger. A good wool blend coat has weight, shape, and quiet confidence. It does not need a giant logo or gold buttons to look expensive. Check the fabric label first. Most clothing and textile items are required to show fiber content, so the sewn-in tag matters more than the front tag. Look for wool high in the blend, then use your hands. Pinch the sleeve. Cheap fabric collapses like a blanket and stays tired. Better fabric has body. It springs back and keeps a clean line. Now check the lapels. They should lie flat. The collar should not twist. The shoulders should not bubble like someone stuffed paper under the fabric. Open the coat. A full lining helps the coat slide over sweaters and blazers. It also makes the inside look finished instead of forgotten. The trap is trusting the compare price. A dramatic compare price does not make thin fabric thicker. It does not fix pulling seams. It does not make cheap buttons look rich. Try the coat on over real winter clothes. Button it. Sit down. Raise your arms. If it pulls, gaps, twists, or fights your body, the deal is fake. A coat can make the outfit look expensive from across the room, but number 1 works differently. It looks boring on the hanger, then quietly makes everything around it look richer. Before you trust the tag, trust the shoulder, the lining, and the way the coat hangs when nobody is helping it. The next rack looks softer, but softness is where shoppers get fooled fastest. Number 10. Cashmere and cashmere blend. Sweaters that pass. The touch test. The sweater rack is where shoppers lose discipline. Everything feels soft under store lighting. That is the bait. Cashmere can be a great TJ Maxx find because it is light, warm, and soft without looking bulky. The problem is that not every cashmere sweater is worth buying. Check the fiber label. Do not trust the hang tag alone. Read the sewn-in content tag. Cashmere, wool, cotton, viscose, nylon, polyester, and acrylic all behave differently. Touch the sweater, but do not be fooled by the first touch. Good cashmere feels soft in a dry, calm way. It should not feel greasy, overly fuzzy, or like fake fur. Rub a small area gently. If fuzzballs appear immediately, be careful. Some pilling is normal with soft knits, but instant fuzz in the store is a warning sign. Hold it toward the light. Thin cashmere can still be nice, but if it looks nearly transparent, it may stretch, cling, or lose shape too fast. Check cuffs and hem. They should bounce back. Loose cuffs make a sweater look old even when it still has tags. The mistake is buying anything that says cashmere because the word feels expensive. Bad cashmere is still bad. A good find should have clean knitting, steady seams, good recovery, and a shape you would actually wear. If these quality checks are already changing how you shop, subscribe so you do not miss the rest of the hidden tricks stores never point out. If the sweater already looks tired under store lights, it will not suddenly become luxury at home. The next rack hides pieces that wrinkle on purpose, and that is exactly why they can look expensive. Number 9. Linen shirts and dresses with natural texture. Linen is one of the easiest TJ Maxx fabrics to misjudge. Some shoppers avoid it because it wrinkles. That is the wrong fear. Real linen wrinkles because it is natural. The question is whether it wrinkles like relaxed money or like laundry defeat. Check the fiber label first. A piece may say linen, linen blend, or linen look. Those are not the same thing. Linen blended with cotton or viscose can still look beautiful. A polyester piece with a linen mood is not the same bargain. Touch the fabric. Real linen usually has small slubs and natural texture. It should feel dry, breathable, and slightly crisp, not slippery like plastic. Turn the garment inside out. Linen can fray when it is badly made, so seam finishing matters. Look for neat, overlocked seams, French seams, or clean binding in stress areas. Check the buttons. Thin plastic buttons can cheapen a good linen shirt quickly. Shell-style buttons, thicker buttons, or covered buttons can lift the whole piece. Now try the fit. Linen needs ease. When it pulls across the chest, hips, or buttons, every wrinkle looks stressed. A white linen shirt, black linen dress, striped button-down, or wide linen pant can look boutique level when the cut has room to breathe. The trap is buying the linen fantasy without checking the fiber and finish. The wrong linen look piece gives you wrinkles without the quality. Linen gives relaxed money. The next find gives office money, and one tiny shoulder mistake can ruin the entire illusion. Number 8. Tailored blazers with lining and clean shoulders. A blazer can upgrade an outfit in seconds. That is why it is one of the smartest finds at TJ Maxx. Jeans look sharper, dresses look intentional. A plain tee suddenly looks styled. The secret is construction. Start with the shoulders. The shoulder seam should sit near your natural shoulder. Too far down, and the blazer looks borrowed. Too high, and it looks tight. Check the lapel. It should lie flat against your chest. A twisting lapel is a warning that the cut or construction is fighting itself. Now button it. If the front pulls into an X shape, put it back. That X is the blazer telling you it does not fit. Open it and inspect the lining. A fully lined blazer usually hangs better and slips over clothing more smoothly. Partial lining can work for summer, but it should look intentional, not cheap. Look at the back vent, sleeve buttons, pocket stitching, and hem. Stitched shut pockets and vents are normal on new blazers. Crooked stitching and puckered seams are not. The mistake is buying a blazer too small because you want a sharper waist. Designer quality tailoring has room to move. Black, navy, camel, gray, ivory, and plaid blazers usually age better than shiny trend pieces. Avoid cheap stretch fabric that clings, dramatic cutouts, or buttons that look brighter than the whole outfit. A blazer should not beg for attention. It should make the rest of the outfit behave. Stay tuned for number 1. It is easier to miss because shoppers mistake it for basic. That is why the best one is often still sitting on the rack. The denim rack comes next, and denim is brutal because the back pockets expose the truth before the label can defend itself. Number 7. Premium denim with strong fabric and clean hardware. The denim rack tells on itself. The label can brag, but the fabric and pockets tell the truth. Designer quality denim usually has substance. It may be soft, but it should not feel limp. It may stretch, but it should not feel like leggings pretending to be jeans. Start with weight. If the denim feels thin and overly stretchy, it may bag at the knees, sag at the seat, and lose shape after a few wears. Check the stitching. Back pockets should be symmetrical. Side seams should run straight. Belt loops should feel secure. The zipper should move smoothly. Now, look at the back pockets. Pocket placement can make jeans look expensive or awkward. Pockets that sit too low, too wide, or too decorated can ruin the back view. Try the sit test. If the waistband gaps badly, ask yourself whether you will really tailor it. Most shoppers say yes in the store and never do. Dark wash, clean black, ecru, and simple straight or wide leg cuts usually look more expensive than heavy distressing. Avoid jeans that depend on rhinestones, fake whiskers, extreme fading, or loud embroidery. Those details age fast. Dana once found plain, dark, straight-leg jeans at TJ Maxx with no obvious branding. The denim was heavy, the zipper was smooth, and the back pocket sat high enough to lift the look. They looked expensive because nothing was trying too hard. Good denim grounds the outfit. The next find makes it look expensive in motion, but only if the fabric moves like quality instead of shining like plastic. If the jeans need decoration to feel special, check whether the fabric is doing enough. Number 6. Silk and silk blend blouses that pass. The 3-second test. The silk rack needs a different test. Do not start with the brand. Do not start with the price. Do 3 things fast. Touch it. Lift it. Check the label. If it feels slippery instead of cool, flashes like plastic instead of glowing softly, and the tag says polyester satin, you are not holding a silk steel. You are holding a shiny blouse with good lighting. That is the mid-rack reset most shoppers need. Silk is where people confuse shine with quality, and that mistake can make a bargain look cheap the moment you step outside. TJ Maxx can have silk. Silk blends, silky blouses, scarves, camisoles, and dresses. Some are real finds. Some only look rich under store lights. Check the fiber label. Silk and polyester satin are not the same thing. Polyester can still be useful, pretty, and washable, but do not mistake plastic shine for silk value. Real silk usually has a soft glow, not a mirror glare. It feels cool at first touch and moves fluidly when you lift it. Inspect the seams. Fine fabric exposes bad sewing immediately. Puckered seams, pulled threads, loose buttons, uneven hems, and stretched buttonholes are warnings. Hold the blouse toward the light. Some silk is meant to be sheer, but accidental sheerness can make a bargain harder to wear. If you need special underlayers, the deal may become extra work. Check under the arms and around the collar. Makeup, deodorant, perfume marks, snags, and return damage can hide in delicate pieces. A cream silk shirt, black shell, patterned scarf, or relaxed blouse can make jeans and trousers look more expensive instantly. Lift the hem and watch how it falls. Real quality moves softly. Fake shine just flashes back at you. Silk upgrades the top half, but the next find controls the waistline, and a bad one can expose the whole outfit in 2 wears. Number 5. Leather belts with real grain and heavy hardware. A belt is small, but it can expose the whole outfit. Cheap belts crack, peel, squeak, and bend strangely. They look fine on the rack, then embarrass the waistline after a few wears. Start with the material label. If the belt looks like leather, the tag should tell you what it is. Leather, suede, top grain, full grain, bonded leather, polyurethane, vinyl, and man-made material are not the same thing. The Federal Trade Commission's leather guidance says non-leather material that appears to be leather should be disclosed. That label is your protection. Bend the belt gently. Real leather usually bends with character. Cheap coated material may crease sharply or show early cracking near the holes. Now check the hardware. A heavier buckle often looks better than a thin, shiny buckle that feels hollow. The prong should sit straight. The stitching near the buckle fold should feel secure. Look at the holes. They should be clean, not ragged. Simple belts usually win. Black leather, brown leather, tan leather, suede, and quiet croc-embossed styles can look more expensive than logo-heavy belts. The trap is buying a belt because the buckle screams. A loud buckle on a weak strap does not look rich. It looks desperate. If you have ever brought home an accessory that looked expensive in the store but disappointed later, let me know in the comments. The next aisle is even trickier because fake luxury signals show up there faster than anywhere else. Before checkout, bend the strap and check the holes. That quick test will save more outfits than the loudest buckle ever will. Number 4. Structured bags with clean edges and solid zippers. The handbag aisle is where common sense goes missing. A bag can look designer from 10 feet away, then fall apart under inspection. Start with structure. A good-looking bag should hold its shape when empty. If it collapses like a paper lunch bag, it may not age well. Check the corners first. Corners wear before the front does. If you already see scuffs, peeling, denting, cracking, or wrinkling in the store, it is not a bargain. Now check the edges. Clean edge paint, neat stitching, balanced handles, and smooth seams make a bag look better. Messy edge coating makes it look cheap, fast. Open and close the zipper. Do it more than once. A sticky zipper in the store will not become elegant at home. Check the lining. A loud plastic-feeling lining can cheapen the whole bag. Secure pockets, clean seams, and firm fabric feel better. Read the material tag. A faux leather bag can still be cute, but pay faux leather expectations. Do not pay with leather dreams when the tag says man-made material. Avoid fake designer signals. Random padlocks, oversized chains, imitation quilting, loud monograms, and look-alike logos can make a bag feel like it is trying too hard. The real test is quieter. Set the bag down empty. If it holds shape, the zipper runs smooth, the corners are clean, and the handle feels secure. Keep inspecting. If it fails there, the label does not matter. The next find does the opposite of fake luxury bags. It hides in the sleepwear section, where fabric quality is easier to spot because there is almost nowhere for bad sewing to hide. Number 3. Cotton pajamas and robes with dense fabric. The sleepwear section is underrated. Shoppers chase dresses, bags, and shoes, while some of the best fabric sits folded near pajamas. Cotton pajamas, cotton robes, modal blends, and soft woven sets can feel surprisingly premium when the fabric is dense and the seams are clean. Start with fabric weight. Thin cotton can twist after washing. Better cotton feels smooth, breathable, and stable. Hold the fabric between your fingers. If it feels like tissue, be careful. Check the side seams, sleeve seams, collar, waistband, and cuffs. Sleepwear gets washed often, so weak stitching shows quickly. Look for piping, covered buttons, neat collars, and properly finished cuffs. Those details make pajamas look boutique instead of bargain bin. The trap is buying the softest piece. Softness in the store can come from finishing treatments that fade after washing. Structure matters more. A robe should have strong belt loops, enough weight to hang nicely, and seams that do not pull when you wrap it. A pajama shirt should button without gaping. Pants should have a waistband that stretches without rolling. This is also a smart gift section. A crisp pajama set can look more thoughtful and expensive than another random candle. Good sleepwear is quiet luxury at home. The next find is quiet luxury outside, and it can make the plainest coat look like it came from a better closet. Number 2. Scarves with wool, silk, cashmere, or clean weave. A scarf can change the whole outfit without changing the clothes. That is why stylists love them. A plain coat looks richer with the right scarf. A white shirt looks sharper. A basic handbag looks more intentional when a silk scarf is tied to the handle. At TJ Maxx, scarves are easy to inspect. Start with the fiber label. Look for wool, silk, cashmere, cotton, modal, or good blends. Acrylic can still be warm and affordable, but it often pills faster and looks fuzzier over time. Now check the weave. Hold the scarf up. The weave should look even. Loose snags, pulled threads, and uneven edges are warnings. Feel the fringe. Cheap fringe tangles quickly. Better fringe feels secure and intentional. For silk scarves, inspect the hem. A neat edge makes the scarf look refined. For winter scarves, check density. A scarf can feel soft and still be too thin to drape well. The mistake is buying a scarf only because the print looks designer. Print helps, but fabric carries the look. Camel, gray, navy, cream, burgundy, black, and soft plaid scarves usually look expensive, longer than loud trend prints. A scarf upgrades the outfit at the edges. Number 1 does something bigger. It is the piece most shoppers ignore because it looks too plain on the hanger, but stylists know it can make everything else in your cart look more expensive. The scarf is the shortcut. Number 1 is the foundation. Number 1. Simple natural fiber basics with perfect fit. Here is the find most TJ Maxx shoppers miss. They walk past it because there is no giant logo, no dramatic sleeve, no shiny buckle, no designer-looking trick. That is exactly why it works. The most expensive-looking item in the store is often the plain natural fiber basic that fits perfectly. Think cotton button-downs, ribbed tanks, merino tees, wool cardigans, linen pants, clean black trousers, simple turtlenecks, and plain white shirts. Boring on the hanger. Powerful in the outfit. This is what stylists hunt because it makes everything else look intentional. A perfect white shirt can make denim look expensive. A black turtleneck can sharpen a coat. Linen trousers can make sandals look elevated. A ribbed tank can make jewelry look richer. The fabric label matters. Cotton, wool, linen, silk, cashmere, modal, lyocell, and viscose can all look elevated when the cut is right. Now check opacity. A white tee that turns transparent under store lighting will not become better outside. Check shoulder seams, hems, side seams, buttons, collars, and cuffs. Basics have no decoration to hide bad construction. Try it on if possible. The piece should skim instead of cling, hang instead of twist, and keep its shape when you move. This is where shoppers lose money. They buy 5 loud trend tops and ignore the one plain shirt that would make everything in their closet work harder. The trap is thinking basic means boring. Basic means useful. Quality basics are the reason expensive outfits look effortless. Once you learn to spot the plain piece with the right fabric, right fit, right color, and clean construction, TJ Maxx changes completely. You stop chasing labels. You start building outfits. The best find is not the one people notice first. It is the one that makes every other piece look better. One more detail matters here. Color can make a basic look expensive or disposable. Black, white, ivory, navy, gray, camel, chocolate, olive, and soft denim blue usually mix better than loud shades that only match one outfit. Check the neckline too. A crew neck should sit flat. A button-down collar should not curl. A tank strap should cover what you want covered. Trousers should fall cleanly from the hip without twisting around the leg. This is why stylists reach for basics first. They do not make the outfit louder. They make the outfit easier to believe. That is the hidden TJ Maxx win. Now the treasure hunt turns dangerous. These final 3 are the fakes to avoid because they look like deals until you inspect them closely. Fake number 3. The fake designer look bag. This is not about counterfeits. Avoid counterfeit goods completely. This is about bags that copy luxury signals without luxury quality. You know the type. Random quilting, shiny chain straps, fake locks, loud repeating letters, plastic coating, a shape that reminds you of a famous bag without earning the comparison. The first danger is material. If the tag says polyurethane, vinyl, plastic, coated fabric, or man-made material, do not treat it like a leather steel. The second danger is hardware. Cheap, shiny hardware scratches, chips, and turns the whole bag from expensive looking to discount mistake very quickly. The third danger is proportion. Many look-alike bags get the shape slightly wrong. The flap sits awkwardly. The strap is too thin. The chain is too bright. The corners bend too soon. If a bag needs people to think it is something else, it already lost. Buy a clean, no-name bag with good construction before buying a loud look-alike with cheap corners. That is the safer choice. The next fake hides behind a label you recognize, and that is what makes it dangerous. Fake number 2. The outlet quality brand name piece. A famous name does not guarantee quality. That truth saves money. Off-price stores can carry brand name, designer, past season, current, classic, and special purchase merchandise. That variety is part of the treasure hunt. It also means you must inspect every piece. The label may be familiar, but the fabric may be thinner. The lining may be cheaper. The buttons may be lighter. The stitching may be rougher than what you expected from the brand. Do not buy the story. Buy the garment. If a blazer from a known label has a twisting lapel, thin lining, and puckered seams, the label cannot save it. If a dress from a recognizable name pulls at every seam, the discount is not a gift. Use the blank label test. Would you still want it if the label were removed? If the answer is no, leave it. The best TJ Maxx finds survive the blank label test. The final fake is the most common because it does not look fake. It looks like math. Fake number 1. The compare at trap. The compare at price can make shoppers panic. You see a high number, then you see the TJ Maxx price. Suddenly, the item feels urgent. Slow down. TJX says it offers brand name and designer merchandise at prices generally below full-price retailers on comparable merchandise, and that assortments change quickly. That does not mean every tag is a command. A high compare price does not fix thin fabric. It does not straighten crooked seams. It does not make plastic hardware heavier. It does not turn a bad fit into a good one. The compare it tag is information, not permission. Judge the actual piece, check the label, touch the fabric, inspect the seams, test the zipper, check the lining, look at the buttons, try it on. Ask whether you would still want it without the red tag. That last question protects your wallet. Many bad purchases happen because shoppers buy the discount instead of the item. That is the real fake. A bargain is only a bargain when the piece earns space in your closet. Here is the final TJ Maxx rule. Do not shop the loudest tag. Shop the fabric, the fit, the finish, and the piece you would still want if the label disappeared. That is how you find wool coats, cashmere sweaters, linen shirts, sharp blazers, premium denim, silk blouses, leather belts, structured bags, cotton sleepwear, refined scarves, and the quiet basics that make everything look expensive. TJ Maxx is a treasure hunt, not a guarantee. The smart shopper does not chase the red tag. They inspect the piece. What is the best TJ Maxx find you have ever discovered? Tell us in the comments. Click the video on the left for more shopping secrets that help you spot real quality before you buy. Remember, the richest looking piece is not always the loudest one.